Thank you for joining us for CPSB-TV. I'm Mason DePriest.
And I'm Cameron Laughlin. Here's what's coming up. We'll find out next month if a former Sulphur football player is going to the pros.
Several schools battle their bots in a robotics tournament.
And we'll meet Zydeco musician Brandon Ledet. One of Sulphur High School's top players, 2017 grad Colby Tucker, is a top prospect in the 2023-2024 XFL draft.
I talked to Tucker about his sports journey and the challenges he overcame. In 2017, Sulphur High School football offensive tackle Colby Tucker opened many eyes around the southwest Louisiana area.
So I went to Garden City Community College coming out of high school. Went to Missouri Southern State University.
Tucker went through major hardships during his time in college, with family members passing and struggling with mental health.
I had a lot of family members passing away and stuff like that. And it really, it really weighed on me and really affected me. Like, I would go to class, my body would be there, but my mind would be absent. And it just really weighed on me.
At his lowest point, Tucker was able to turn his life around.
I started training, and I trained for about, I think, 2 years and stuff like that. So I think I trained for about 2 years. Then the XFL I signed up for an XFL showcase, which is ran by The Rock with the head chairwoman, Miss Danny Garcia. So I signed up for that, went to the showcase. All glory to Jesus, all glory to God for allowing me to show what I'm able to do and allowing me to do what I do.
Tucker got noticed by NFL coaches at the XFL Combine. He was signed to the Atlanta Falcons' 90-man roster.
So they had signed me, and then I went with them for a while. And to keep a long story short with that, if they would have gotten me during OTAs, they would have kept me, because I haven't played football in 2 years. So basically, they want me to go to the XFL and basically polish up my form, get some reps, some live reps with the XFL.
The XFL draft is in mid-November, and Tucker is projected to go top 5 overall. Tucker says he wants to help others get through their journey by telling his story. The XFL draft will be held November 15th through the 17th in Las Vegas. Do you have trouble keeping your grades up or want help with your homework? Well, you're in luck. Tutor Me is a new resource that can help you with your assignments. CPSB-TV reporter Colby Jackson wanted to find out what Tutor Me is and how to use it.
If you've ever felt stumped trying to do your homework, Tutor Me might be the resource for you. It can help in various amazing ways.
If they are struggling with something, if it's after school hours, maybe they're doing homework and they've got a question, whether it's math, English, science, they could go on Tutor Me and get help that way.
It's very helpful to help you understand a problem if you don't quite understand what your teacher's explaining.
I would recommend it because it takes off the pressure of not knowing whether you're doing things right or not. You can have somebody 24/7 to help you check it out from anywhere.
Tutor Me can be accessed on your Launchpad. When you log in, you'll be met with an option to request a live tutor or to submit a paper to the Writing Lab. To access the Writing Lab, click the white button. Before you submit your paper, enter the title and a brief summary of what the assignment is. Next, enter the format of the paper, and finally, upload your paper. Within the next 12 hours, your paper will be critiqued and you can make adjustments accordingly. When you select Live Tutor, however, you'll need to enter your grade, the subject that you need help with, the class, and finally a brief summary of what you need help with. When you hit Request a Tutor, you will immediately be matched with a professional tutor to message, voice chat, or video call with. All conversations are recorded and monitored for student safety. Tutor Me is an amazing resource for students that isn't utilized enough. It is free, quick, and absolutely safe. Next time you need help in class, consider using Tutor Me.
There's another resource called ACT Hope that could help you. The next ACT date is December 9th. Do you think you're ready, or do you need more time to study? Beth Benoit is a new testing coordinator at Sulphur High. She says there are several ways students can prepare for the ACT.
The ACT website actually has a study guide. There's different websites like March to Success where they can find free practice tests. Khan Academy is a good resource to find different ACT practice. Whenever you register for the ACT test, you can actually choose to pay for their practice, and on certain test dates, which are the September, April, and June test, you can actually order your test booklet with your answers, and that helps them to try to do better see what their mistakes were and how to do better the next time.
The Sulphur High robotics team went to the Region 5 scrimmage recently to test the hard work they've put in so far.
Let's check out the action.
Well, one of the main challenges that I've noticed, especially teams nowadays, is they get, for the first time in their life, free range to be creative. A lot of times, especially as kids, we give them instructions and we guide them, we tell them the things that, they need to do. But with robotics, you're telling them, hey, look, you have to make the decisions to be creative and be able to come up with something that hasn't been done before. And it takes them getting that experience of doing it before they're able to actually come up with that. There is no instructions with this. It is free range for you to design, think, and problem solve to solve these issues. And a lot of the backgrounds that they have just isn't there for them already.
This is my first year here at Sulphur High, and I'm super excited to get the opportunity to coach robotics and see these students develop into a team. Students that participate in robotics will learn how to overcome engineering challenges. They will be perfecting their design process. They will keep a very detailed engineering notebook, and they will learn to effectively work as a team to overcome those challenges.
This is actually just one small part. I mean, I know we're here for Vex Robotics. I know we're here for the competition here, but this is just one of the type of competitive platforms that we have. The exact same skills that we use in this transfers to any career in any other sport. So in order for us to prepare ourselves for anything that's in the future, we raise the level of competition. You know what I mean? Yeah, you got a lot of different type of kids who come together who may not been that athlete, but this still gives them that ability to showcase their skills here.
Robotics ultimately teaches students about overcoming engineering challenges, forcing teamwork, overcoming in-game challenges on the fly, building critical thinking and coordination.
Let me talk to you. Ever since I first had an electronic in my hand, it makes me wonder, how do they make things and operate and build? So then it hit me, robotics.
The VEX robotic competition was held at the Region 5 Sim Center in Lake Charles.
Zydeco music is a part of Louisiana's rich culture.
Brandon Ledet is a well-known Zydeco musician from our area. He talks about the history and importance of Zydeco music.
Zydeco music's meant to dance to. That's the primary motive of Zydeco music. And so you want to be able to catch people's attention and you want to be able to make them snap to their attention and make them feel something to where, okay, I want to move. But Zydeco belongs to the 337. That's where it was birthed and brought up. Is from, you say, from Opelousas to the Lake Charles region, 337, that's where Zydeco comes from. In the rural parts out here, unlike in New Orleans, where jazz was born, we didn't have access to all the horns and all those brass instruments and everything like that. So we might have had the more simpler things like the fiddle, accordion, and a guitar or something like that. And so in the rural areas, you made music with what you had, or they had spoons or whatever, harmonica. And guitar is great, bass is great, they all do their parts. Drums are great, they all do their parts and their roles in Zydeco music to bring it together. But the accordion is like, say, is the star of the show. It has a, say if you got a lead singer, that's what the accordion is in the Zydeco music. This is something that comes directly from the people of Southwest Louisiana, be they Cajun Creole, be they transplant in here and they just fell in love with it. This is unique to us here, and we want to preserve it, and not just preserve it, but keep it going. We don't want this to just to be a museum music that stays stuck in one place, and then the only way you see it is in a museum. We want it to keep going. It'll be like nothing else you've heard anywhere else. If you want a unique experience and something that is, I would say, indigenous to this area, and you're not gonna get it authentically anywhere else except here, that's why you should come see a Zydeco band here in the Southwest Louisiana.
Brandon Ledet comes from a long-time musical family.
His cousin Joshua Ledet even appeared on American Idol a while back. Okay, time to brag a little bit. Our television production class recently won 3 awards at the Lake Charles Film Festival.
One of the winning films was an Indiana Jones type parody. Check it out.
Which way did you say up was on this map again? I think we got lost again.
Are you serious right now? I cannot believe I decided to bring you on this journey with me.
What? I'm sorry. I mean, this is treasure. It's there.
It is. You're right. Oh, finally, I found it. It's you. What do you want, Victoria Bravo?
Hi, I'm Mr. Smith. It's nice to meet you, Doctor. But it seems you have something of mine.
I won't let you ruin my son's life anymore, Brava.
That old fool. How could he be so reckless?
What's the rush, my friend?
I don't have time for this. Someone has taken something very important from me, and they've kidnapped my father.
How curious. You speak of your stolen valuables over the life of your own father. Why is this?
He is the fool that tried to attack her, and he's let the rage get to the best of him. This is his fault.
Whatever did she do to cause him so much anger?
He did it because she's stolen from me, and it hurt me in the past.
Go, find your father. He only wanted to help.
It's either him or the treasure.
I'll save you, Dad. Let her go. You're more important than any treasure. What a rough day.
That's why they call it the jungle, sweetheart.
That guy looked really familiar.
I don't know who he is. Anyways, well, that's all we have for today, folks.
Check out our socials and have a good day.